Alright guys, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to How to Speedrun Final Fantasy VII. And today we got part 15 for you, which is going to be the start of Disc 2. We're going to be going over the Icicle In section with the snowboarding. Also going to be going over getting the Magic Breath enemy skill, as well as the Icicle fights. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next intro. Let's get going. Start of Disc 2. Gonna come over here, get some dialogue. And you want to just heal up. Heal up, ATB to active. And then, if you had anybody die, because you had Genova Life Aqualung or whatever, don't forget to reapply your tranquilizers. And go. Alright, so starting from this next screen, step count is live. Gotta be really careful with your movement. Okay, you wanna go left. And then, you see this box here? You're gonna go left, and all you're gonna do is press left and confirm. Well, I also run. And you can open the box from underneath. And grab the bolt armlet. Choose to go up, move down, and then just mash to go right. Go up, and then you're gonna go to the right, and all you're gonna do is mash, no movement, and you can grab the Mega Elixir from there. Move back, go to the left, you should get a fight. And then from here, you're gonna walk some steps, but there's actually a pretty easy way to walk these steps efficiently. So when you get up to this next area, literally just walk to the ladder here. Just walk to the ladder, and this is the walking that you do. And then you just run out. Once you reach the road map, you're just gonna make your way over to the Icicle In. You do actually have the chance of getting a pincer attack in this area, in which case you would just throw Molotovs. Molotovs will do double damage against these snow wolves. Alrighty, and right before you reach the town, you're gonna open the menu. You're gonna go to equip, and you are going to give Cloud the Wizard Bracelet and the Fire Ring. You're gonna L1 over to Tifa, and you're gonna give her the Bolt Armlet, and then go into Cloud's Materia. You're gonna equip Comet, and then from here, you're going to use a tent. And then you're good. But alrighty, so Icicle In. Start things off, you're gonna go in this house right here. And you're gonna grab the map off the wall. And grab both of these items here. The Hero Drink and the Vaccine. Hero Drink we're gonna use in the Schizo fight, and Vaccine we're gonna use all the way in the Hojo fight. When you reach here, just try to leave and advance the dialogue. And now with dodging Elena here, there's actually like a second of time save that you can get, where what's gonna happen is when you try to dodge, you're gonna get a text box here. And I want to keep this text box until the soldier moves to like right here, like the left of Cloud. And what's going to happen here is it's actually going to stop the soldier from running all the way back to catch up with the other soldier. And it just starts some dialogue earlier. I believe it saves like a second. It might not even be a second, but yeah, so it's going to look like this. Like that. We've skipped it in a way that stops him from moving. And then it's 2 dialogue boxes and you leave. You just go down here, you're gonna grab the snowboard. Oh. Talk to the cat. Don't forget to talk to the cat. Alrighty, so. Snowboarding. You know, you can use R1. You can hold R1 so you can turn faster. Don't turn too fast or else you'll spin and wipe out. But, you know, pretty much snowboarding is just try to save as much time as possible. Don't hit walls, don't hit any trees. Balloons do nothing. But one thing to be cautious of is there is a splitting pathway where you can choose to go left or right. And you're going to want to go right on the first diversion and left at the second ford. Alrighty, so when you make it to the trees area here, what I like to do is I like to go over to the left side here. And none of the trees will spawn in front of you. You just need to time when you exit. And then here at the first path divergence, you're going to want to go right. You want to take the right path, which brings you to the boulders section. And then once you emerge from the boulder section here, you're going to want to take a left. Yep, going down the left path. And you're out of there. Alrighty, so upon landing, just get some dialogue. Then you head to the right. Gonna be on the screen, I believe, 3 times. Yeah, just keep going. Go through a bunch of copies of this road. And when you get to this area, you're gonna go straight up. You get an encounter just before reaching the end. Okay, so once you go through there, you're gonna go on this screen once, and then you're gonna be on an exact copy of the screen, except you need to go up here and get the added cut materia. Make sure you get the added cut materia. Then from here, you're gonna go up. And from here, left. Gotta get an encounter before zoning. Alright, you go through one more screen here. And then we're gonna reach the snowfields, where this part is not tied to the step manipulation. These are actually going to be random encounters. But here's your goal. Imagine you're in a giant box right now, because essentially you are. The area is a giant square. You want to go all the way to the right and touch the loading zone on the right side, because each wall is going to be a loading zone. You want to touch the loading zone wall on the right, and then zone back in, and then from there, you're gonna follow that line all the way up to the top, and you want to zone out the top area. So that is hopefully gonna look like this. And you can use the textures in the ground to sort of like judge where you're going. So we zone, we go back. Then from here, we go north. And again, I'm just looking at some of the spots in the ground. Know where I am. And then we're here at the house. Alright, so just keep in mind, your temperature cannot go under 27. If it ever rotates to 26, you will freeze, which if you're on step route, this will completely ruin step manipulation, so the run's essentially over. Now, if you're not doing step manipulation, you can just go right back to the mountain, or whatever. But during the first and last sections here, you're not, or you shouldn't need to heal. Or you shouldn't need to heat up. You will need to heat up in the second one, though. That is for sure. right, so here in the caves, go here. And then it's possible to get the fight with the Stilva here. Or after you zone, you can get it on the last screen. Regardless, you are walking 3 steps after the Stilva fight. But alright, so as I said, we are going to be encountering the Stilva, where there's 2 opportunities to fight the Stilva, which this enemy right here is the Stilva. And what we need to do is we need to learn Magic Breath. We need to learn Magic Breath, and we have 2 opportunities to do it. So what I like to do here, since this is a back attack, I like to see if the first turn from the Stilva is Magic Breath. Once Magic Breath is casted, you can comment with Cloud, and sometimes the comment kills on its own, but after the comment, you want to just Molotov with Tifa, and that will always be the kill. Sid is going to die here, but Cloud is immune from fire, and for Tifa, she has the Bolt Armlet, where Magic Breath is also electricity, so she actually just gets healed from Magic Breath. So, let's see what happens here. If the first turn is not a Magic Breath, I do just try to run away. So, let's see what happens. Yeah, I kind of wait to see what move is going to happen, and then I just continue to run away, or I commit to the fight if I want to. Then after the fight, you're just going to walk 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. And you go in this cave right here to get the ribbon. Going to the nice little secret cave. I'm just going to continue up in here. Alright, so there is a thing about this area where what we're going to do, we're going to kick this rock down. And when we start kicking the rock, a couple things are going to happen. One, this sort of area is going to lock off after a certain amount of time to where we can't teleport to the underneath area. And then also, because a cutscene is playing, steps will not be added to our step manipulation. So what you want to do is you want to kick down the rock and run back as fast as you can to this cave so you get underneath, and so the cutscene is playing out and you're not wasting steps on your step manipulation. So if done correctly, that should look like this. You move in, you move down, and you're there. And from here, we will get another fight where we have to learn Magic Breath here. If you did not learn Magic Breath in the first Stilva fight, you absolutely have to learn it here. And then we're going to walk 16 steps after this fight. First turn Magic Breath, very nice. Yeah, again, comment, and then you get your Molotov ready just in case. And remember, in order to learn the enemy skill, you have to defeat the enemy. You absolutely cannot run away. Also, in that fight, you do have the ability to get a random tent drop, which tents are nice because they'll be used for quick MP refilling in the end game. But alright, 16 steps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And you're gonna get a fight like right here. Now after this fight, it's gonna be 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so second mountain climbing section. Remember, you are going to have to heat up no matter what. There's no way you can one cycle this, so don't even try it. But right before the last climb is when I like to heat up. I'll heat up to like 31 or 32. 31's fine. All right, from here, we're just going to proceed across the room. You can get the fight either in that prior room or out here. You are going to walk steps after this fight. So you would walk the steps after you zone into this area, if you got it in the prior screen. But yeah, we're going to walk 7 steps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then after this encounter you get here, we're gonna walk 6 steps. But alrighty, 6 steps after that fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And immediately you're gonna come in here, you're gonna grab the fire armlet. After grabbing the fire armlet, you're gonna open your menu. And you're gonna do a couple things. You're gonna instantly tranquilizer and Phoenix down Sid, because he'll just be dead after you learn Magic Breath. Don't worry about healing yet. You're gonna go straight into equip, and you're gonna do a bunch of equipment change here. So Cloud is getting the Dragon Armlet and the Water Ring. Water Ring isn't gonna do anything, it's just to purely get the Fire Ring off. You give Sid the Ribbon and the Fire Armlet, and then you give Tifa the Gigas Armlet and the Fire Ring. So again, you open the menu, bring Sid back to life and tranquilize. Cloud gets Dragon and Water, Dragon Armlet and Water Ring. Sid gets Ribbon and Fire Armlet. Tifa is getting the Gigas Armlet and the Fire Ring. This is setting up for Schizo, where Cloud's going to be taking half damage from the cold attacks, the fire attacks, and the lightning attack that it does as a counterattack. Sid is going to get healed from fire, and then also will be immune from status ailments. This is important for, like, after Schizo, actually. Or actually, this is also important for the Icicle fights coming up, because you don't want to get silenced, and you need to cast Laser. Tifa gets the Gigas Armlet, because the Gigas Armlet will increase her strength by a lot. It's a bonus from the Gigas Armlet where you get a strength bonus. And then Fire Ring makes it so Schizo will be much easier, because the Firehead will not be able to target her. As well as Genova Death. Genova Death is purely all fire moves, so Tifa won't be able to even take any damage during that fight. Alright, so from here you're going to press square to go into Materia. And what you want to do is you're going to be setting up Death Blow Added Cut in this bottom area. And Added Cut is your second Materia. So what you can do is, instead of unequipping Death Blow, you can go down, equip Added Cut, and then when you unequip Death Blow from there and then go back here, Death Blow is already ready to go there. And then you're gonna L1 over to Sid, go to Elemental, and then R1 to page down, and go to Rama. From there, you're going to heal with Cloud. And then, very important, ATB wait. You're going to want ATB wait because all of the bats in these encounters coming up, it's so easy for them to get turns, man. Like, they will get turns so quickly, so you want to be able to freeze time. So again, that menu, bring Sid back to life and tranquilize. Do your equipments, Dragon, Water, Ribbon, Fire, Gigas, Fire Ring. add a cut, unequip Death Blow, so it's right there ready for you. L1 over to Elemental Brahma. This, you do this in Sid's armor because it will give him the defense against Schizo's counterattack. So you have the defense against the Schizo counterattack, and then you also have the Fire Ring, or Fire Armlet, where he will be healed by fire. So you have a really good setup against Schizo when you do this. And after your materia, you heal again. HP weight, you're good. And from here, you'll walk and begin the icicle fights. These fights are pretty simple. You just want to cast laser as fast as possible. So in a situation like that, if you noticed, it took a while for both Cloud and Sid to get their time bars here, where Tifa has the first turn. The only thing is Tifa is the member with the enemy skill that doesn't have laser. So getting a first turn with Tifa is useless. And since Cloud and Sid had the similar time ranges, like similar ATB bars, I'm opting to just cast laser with Sid here, even though I had Cloud queued first. This is because there's probably a good chance that one of these bats has used the ultrasound command, and if it happens to hit Cloud, he will get silenced, and he will still try to cast laser, like you'll see the animation and everything, but it just won't happen. So you want to just, you know, cast laser with Sid if you're in an instance like this. Go for first turns with Cloud by all means, and use Cloud if you don't think he's going to get ultrasounded. But if you have the option between the two, pick Sid because he has the ribbon. So yeah, you're going to decide to not jump down after this, which is the top option. So you're going to continually do the top option until you reach the third icicle. After the third icicle, you're going to choose the second option in order to jump down. And then also, after each icicle, if you wanted, you can heal. It's not really necessary to heal after each icicle, but, you know, if somebody's low HP, you might want to touch them up. But alright, so I know that Sid's second option in his menu is gonna be the enemy skill. So straight from here, I know I can buffer circle and down. You don't want to do it for too long though, because if you do it for too long, you will accidentally cast Big Guard. But I'm in good time ranges here, so I can instantly queue with Sid. Which, one of the bats was somehow able to get a turn there, but only one of the bats was able to get a turn. That's good. Alrighty, after the third icicle, that is your last one. You're going to do the second option here and jump down.